let's talk about the placenta and the umbilical cord. Now, for those that are like millennials and Generation Z, spiritually awake people, and you never really have a spiritual resonance with your mother, the reason why, because a lot of human women who had their child in these hospitals, they get the placenta and the umbilical cord cut by these evil doctors, man. Let me tell you, for example, me, I was birthed in a hospital, which mean, and I could honestly tell you this, that the placenta and the umbilical cord was cut by those evil crooked doctors when my mother had birthed me, right? That's the only reason why me and my mother have not really have a spiritual connection. Because look, if you look at like human women in the African countries and the Caribbean countries, they always birth naturally. They don't be birthed in no hospitals. Ask every human woman that has birthed a child in African countries and the Caribbeans. They birth naturally, not no hospital. That's the reason why a lot of these mothers that's living in the Caribbeans and African countries are more well connected with their son and daughter than the ones out in USA. This is all facts, especially when you have like spiritually awake children. Like, cause me, when I found out me, I was one of those spiritually awake children that could like literally make a whole city, a whole planet out of some Lego blocks. Out at the age of 1, like, bro, that's how you knew I was a spiritually awake person. If I could make a whole city and a planet out of some Lego blocks from what's been stated by some family members, right? But guess what, man? Like, as years go on and stuff like that, look, me and my mother never really had like, a melanated spiritual connection, because I'm more connected to African Caribbean spirituality while she's more connected in the matrix, right? And that's because the doctors had cut the placenta and the umbilical cord. This is all truth, man, bro. You ask any real spiritual people, they tell you that a mother's placenta and umbilical cord is not supposed to be cut, because if it's cut, she's not going to be able to resonate with her spiritually awake daughter or spiritually awake son or whoever, right? That's just the honest truth, man. Like, bro, because like, think about the connection that sons and daughters have with their mother that never had the placenta and the umbilical cord cut, compared to the ones that had their mother get the placenta and the umbilical cord like cut at a hospital. Look at how different the connections are, bro. Okay, let's say you had a mother that had her placenta and umbilical cord cut at birth at a hospital, right? So when this spiritually awake child who doesn't fit in the white supremacist straw man energy vampire matrix is exposing that shit on how corrupted it is and how it messed up a lot of human citizens to not be at their full infinite potential, that mother who had her placenta and umbilical cord cut, she not gonna be able to resonate with the spiritually awake daughter or son that she had that's exposed in this white supremacist straw man energy vampire matrix. It's just not going to happen. But I will tell you this, these sons and daughters who have a mother in the African countries and the Caribbean countries, a lot of those human women out in the African Caribbean countries, they never had their placenta and umbilical cord cut. And those mothers out in the African and Caribbean countries, they are against the white supremacist straw man energy vampire system. Because like, bro, it's like if a mother has a son or a daughter, that son and daughter does turn out to be one of these spiritual beings who is against that white supremacist straw man bullshit that always hinders humans. Guess what? That mother is going to be able to resonate with that spiritually awake walking prophet son or daughter that's telling the mother about how fucked up and evil that damn white supremacist straw man system is, and how these damn corporations and organizations screw over humans with the military and police system. The mother is going to resonate if her placenta and umbilical cord has not got cut. This is the reason why it's so damn important for a lot of these human women that do want to birth children. Man, don't do that in no hospital. You're not going to be able to connect with your children. No way, no form. I'm telling you right now, man. I'm telling you right now. Do not do that. Don't get birth in the hospital. Because my mother had birthed me in the hospital. That's why me and her don't really connect on a spiritual frequency. That is the reason why. She is a whole full-blown woke Christian. that think that a so-called, you know, Jesus character is just gonna end all evil when there's still so-called homelessness and no evilness has got put to rest by the damn Jesus person, bro. Like, for real, bro. Like, this shit crazy, man. That's why I'm saying, bro, just imagine if my mother had never birthed me in a hospital. Do you imagine how different things would be? Do you imagine how more spiritually in tune that she would be with me if she had not birthed me in a hospital and not let these crooked ass, evil ass doctors cut the placenta and the umbilical cord? Man, you all that's in the Matrix think this shit is a game on how, oh, that don't have nothing to do. Yes, it has a whole lot to do with the shit. They don't teach you this at school system because the school system is a bunch of bullshit. They don't teach you that, okay, if a human woman has birthed a child and the placenta and the umbilical cord has not got cut, she's always going to be able to spiritually relate with her son and daughter and not be a fool to go against their son and daughter that's sharing things through intuition, bro. I've been trying to tell a lot of these damn dumbass people, these dumbass locals, this all the damn time, and they don't fucking get it because why? They part of the damn fucking Matrix. I try to tell them. But you know you can't tell anything of that who fits in the Matrix. You can't do that shit. You can't. But just stay tuned for more talks, man.